100%. Look who we ran into, Mr. Chris Lane himself, MLF Pro. And Chris, what's going on, man?
Man, just here at the Power Pole booth, just loving it. You know, just checking out the blades, Power Pole Charge, the Pro 2s, everything they've got here, the micros, you know. It's never an old day in the Power Pole booth.
Yeah, never a dull moment, man. You know, Power Pole, in my eyes, the best invention, best thing they ever came up with as a fishing aid in the fishing industry, man. But anyway, Chris, we want to thank you, brother. You're doing a great job on tour this year. And,
thank you.
Another thing I want to mention also is my foundation. I do a raffle for a cure, which is a raffle that benefits cancer awareness, cancer research. And Mr. Chris here actually a couple years ago gave us one of his jerseys, signed it, and sent it to me. So I want to thank you, Chris. That went over really big.
Absolutely.
I appreciate all you do. You know, it's just amazing.
Yeah, well, let me know if you need some more and anything we can do to help, you know. We're always there for you.
I sure will, Chris. Thanks,
all right.
brother.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, what's going on, guys? We're at ICAST 2022 in the Power Pole booth. Kind of ran into Bryan.
Hey, Norm.
Hey, what's that, guy?
How you doing, buddy?
And Mr. Hector over here, the top salesman with Power Pole.
Yep.
I tell you what, Bryan, you guys are. I've been trying to get with these guys for the last 2 days. Every time I come over, they must have the biggest crowd around them at ICAST.
You're just wanting fishing tips. That's all you want, just fishing
Hey,
tips.
all fishermen are the same. We can't have enough information.
That's right, buddy. Yep.
But anyway,
Well, we're glad you stopped by here on the Power Pole booth. You've run our product forever. You know everything we're doing and what we're doing and what we're fixing to come up with. So it's all exciting to us.
Exactly. You know, Power Pole, in my eyes and probably everybody else's eyes, best innovative product that they have ever came out with in the industry as a fishing aid.
22 years ago.
Oh.
We've been around for a while, and it's still super strong. It's
22
amazing.
years. You know, it just seems like it's been yesterday.
I know.
It doesn't seem that long, but yeah, 22 years. I tell you what, my first Power Pole was a 6-foot, the original. And I'm running 2 8-foot blades right now. Or, I'm sorry, let me retract that, 2 10-foot blades. I'm cutting myself short a little bit here. 2 10-foot blades. You've got to have boat positioning.
We've been, from the beginning, we've always been about total boat control.
Exactly.
And that's your boat. And with Hector coming, I mean, with everybody in the whole company is worked together and tried to make things better for the angler, better for just the sportsman. And that's what we do with our products. And so it's a total boat control deal, which we never had that 20 years ago, 22 years ago.
You know, with some of those big fish you catch, you can tell it's all about boat control.
Oh, no doubt.
If you know what your boat's doing, you know what you're doing in your angles. That's the best part about this company.
That's right.
Well, especially like if you're shallow fishing, it's able to put you in there, and you don't have to worry about the trolling motor making noise, spooking fish or anything like that. Once them poles are set, that boat is set.
Well, and another thing, I mean, like you're just a master out there in Lake Placid, dragging big Carolina rigs and big 10 or 12-inch worms. But with our drift paddles, and a lot of guys never understood this, with our drift paddles, you even though you're not anchored out, you can actually control what you're doing, dragging those rigs. It's amazing.
Yeah, not only that, but with the drift paddles, you could actually angle the drift paddles to act like a rudder. So if you have a couple people fishing off your boat, one off the back deck, one off the front deck, you could actually angle those drift paddles to act just like if you're a rudder on a sailboat. So you can control the angle your boat sets on the drift, so both anglers could actually fish off the side.
That's right.
Without the drift paddles, if you're just drifting, your boat's basically going to drift front to back with the wind. It makes it a little bit more difficult for 2 people to drift off.
Bottom line is, we make you look good.
Exactly. How about the
That's a good one, ain't it?
And that takes a lot.
the Power Pole Charge?
That's phenomenal. Yeah, 2 years now with that, and here we go again talking about total boat control. And it's about the anglers. You staying on the water for 10 and 12 hours a day, knowing I've got ample charge for my trolling motor.
We've got power all day.
It's amazing. And
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you know, all these new electronics we have out today, the big electronics, the 12-inch, the 10-inch, the 16-inch electronics, they carry and require a lot more amperage, which in turn, your batteries are going to die a lot quicker. But with the power pole charge, you can get up with all these big electronics and go all day because you're actually charging as you're efficient.
Every time you crank your motor, we're pumping power, and it understands which batteries need it the most. So it pumps power to those batteries, keeping you on the water going. And on top, like you said, with your big electronics, most guys with 3 and 4 screens on, and they're running their live wells all day long with a limit of bass or whatever. So even in the tournament situation, you jump in your boat at 10 minutes to 3, I got to be at weigh-in, and we don't crank. We do have the feature of the jump start, so we can pull that excess power out of your trolling motor batteries, fire that big motor up, and we're going. So it's security on the water. Like I say, it's total boat control. We make you look good.
Right. And I can imagine with the charge, people are actually seeing battery lives last to where normally like 2 years is going to be a max that I can get out of a battery.
Set of batteries.
Right. And I imagine with that charge, with it constantly keeping it full, it's a whole lot better on a battery instead of a battery dropping down, charging fully back up, dropping it back down. That's keeping it to where it's going to, that battery life is going to last a whole lot
Gives the
longer.
longevity of the battery a little bit longer life, long-term aspect of the batteries.
Right.
So, on top of that, we've got mid-boat, back of the boat. We've got new products coming, as you know, so we won't disclose anything about that yet. But you're going to have total boat control. That's what we're about, and we're bringing that, and it's going to be awesome.
That's awesome. I tell you what, guys. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man. Good to see you, Norm.
And while I got y'all here,
Yeah.
Norman got in touch with y'all. I did a benefit tournament for 50 legs, and so we raised over $8,500 for people that their insurance would not pay for prosthetic legs. So with the money that we raised, we was able to help 3 people get legs. But I wanted to tell y'all thank you for what y'all donated to us to be able to say, I wanted to meet y'all to say thank you for helping us out.
Thank you for what you do out there, and we're glad to be part of it. We're glad to help on that end.
So, other than that.
All right, guys. Anyway, Greg, Bryan, Hector, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for everything. You heard it firsthand right here. These guys, Power Pole, the first #1 product in innovation in the industry. You guys got to check them out. Power Pole.
Power-pole.com.
Yeah.